Next we have Allie Welty. She's going to come up here and really give her take on what Shad just talked to us about.
Hey guys, I'm Allie. So I'm just going to share with you just what God's been teaching me about my own character. So before I came to know Christ, I was actually a hardcore perfectionist, and I found all my significance just in how well I did things. So whether that was in school, in soccer, in the social scene, I loved getting praise from people when I succeeded, but on the flip side, I was just really hard on myself if I failed at anything. So over the past year, God started to show me that my tendency to be performance-driven just carried over into my spiritual life. He started to show me that I just had a lot of pride, and that I found all my self-worth in how I performed. And so it's not bad if you strive to do well in things. God calls us to work hard, but that's just where all my self-worth was. For example, if 10 girls came to my Bible study, or if a spiritually interested girl texted me asking me to hang out, so I didn't take initiative, that's like the dream, right? Or if my disciples shared the gospel, it was all because of me. I felt so great about myself, and on the outside, you probably wouldn't think I was prideful, but on the inside, my heart was just full of pride, and I just depended on myself and on my own giftings and on my own abilities. I didn't depend on the Lord at all. And it's just kind of embarrassing to admit, but I was just laboring in vain. So I just told you what a good day looked like, but a bad day in ministry was when 2 girls would cancel on me. Maybe I forgot to share a verse in the bridge, and the girl didn't come to Christ, and now it's my fault. And I would just feel really guilty about this. So guilty that I would wake up at 6 a.m. the next morning to spend extra time in the Word. And so you're probably thinking, wow, she's really disciplined. She really wants to know the Lord on a deeper level. No, I felt like I had to gain favor with God to make up for my failure. And so really, I was just falling into legalism really fast. And if you don't know what legalism is, it's just working to gain favor with God. So I just had a messed up view of who God was. So my performance trap and legalism just went hand in hand. And it got pretty ridiculous, got pretty bad. So bad that if another target had success, if someone was coming to Christ, I could not get excited for them. I was just thinking, why do they have so much success? What are they doing right, and what am I doing wrong? And it's all my fault that someone in my target's not coming to Christ. It's my fault that ministry is slow. I also just had a lot of guilt, like if my disciple, if she didn't follow through with her spam that week, or share the gospel, I'm like, did she not get it when I prepped that awesome one-to-one? Like, what? So, yeah, it's just kind of messed up. But anyways, like I said, I just try to, make up for my failures. So by doing things to make up for that. And so really that was just the spiritual disciplines. And but the spiritual disciplines became a check-off, just a task. And I started to dread them. I started to become really bitter. I didn't want to do them. But even though I had the wrong motives, I just kept doing them anyways. But also I just needed to find my identity in Christ. The Lord just started to graciously reveal to me truth about who He says I am. On the Sumo website, there's a list that says who I am in Christ. So I started going through those and just memorizing, meditating scriptures. And it was incredible. The Lord just started to show me that He accepts me, that He's adopted me as His daughter. I'm redeemed and I'm forgiven. And I'm already pleasing to Him despite my failures. So that was just huge for me and really refreshing. Like I said, I had struggled with performance my whole life, so I still have to battle it. And I battle it by just claiming those truths, reviewing them every day, preaching the gospel back to myself. And also in 2 Corinthians 5, it just talks about how Christ's love compels us. Before, what compelled me was just performing, because I liked to do that. I was good at it. I was just caught up in the performance trap. But now that Christ's love was compelling me, it was just a whole new motivation. And just knowing who I was in Christ, I just had a lot more freedom and just less pressure, and I really started to enjoy laboring. That's it.